Well, hello again, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out in the garden. The leaves on the ground are no longer crisp and fun to walk through. They've got a bit soggy and that's not good for the grass underneath, so it needed to be cleared. Got a cup of tea and on with the task. Didn't take too long and not perfect, but it's okay. My little friend had come to find me. There's Tiger, and yeah, pleased with that. The other thing I'd done while I was out here was to put some lights on the tree, and then I wanted to hide the wires. So I've lifted up some of the bricks here and put the wire underneath so that no one's going to trip on that. Still need to tidy this up a little bit, but I've dropped it down behind the porch post there, and I can make that look better than that, but it's all out of the way. Yeah, these things make me happy. Also making me happy are these cakes from Waitrose. You can tell we like them because now we've gone to one each instead of half a cake each. Red roses, red freesias. Red is the colour for flowers at this time of year. And I've started to buy poinsettias. I have to watch these because of Henry Cat. They're poisonous to animals, so you really do have to be careful with those. £5, and I just need to put that in a better pot than that. Ideally, I'll have it here, but like I say, I have to be careful with Henry. But I do have some sweeties in my bonbon dish at last. That's been empty for a while. These were reduced in Waitrose, 32p. That's a bit of a bargain. So Violet likes those, so I've got those for her. And then I found some Halloween decorations that have been reduced quite significantly. And at university, they tend to decorate the shared kitchen. So next year, they can decorate with Halloween balloons and bits and pieces. But look at those prices. So good. All those balloons for, I can't remember what it said now on the label. Let's just have a look. 75p. 65p for whatever's in there. And 32p for the skeleton. Pretty good. We've been out and about to garden centres. Sorry for the flashing lights there. I'd really love one of these stags in the garden, but not for that price, and they're not exactly subtle, are they? But I like them. The sight of the Christmas trees. I do love this time of year. And Bill is the annoying person who always winds up the music boxes and then walks off. So that's what he does. But I was just enjoying the nutcrackers. Look at all those nutcrackers. Absolutely loads of them. Ah yes, the Sadie in the kitchen segment that you know always goes badly. So I wanted to try this sandwich wrap idea for a while. I've only just got around to doing it. So I've got tuna with horseradish and some mayonnaise here. I'm going to mix that together, not on camera because that's dull. And then try to make a sandwich from this. So I've drained the gherkin and the cucumber on kitchen paper to try and dry them off a bit. I've got my lettuce ready. It's meant to be 2 large pieces of lettuce, but mine wouldn't break off in large pieces. They just ripped off in shreds. So I've done what I could. I'm not going to overstuff this because I know that will end badly. So I've put a lot less than I would have liked, and then I'm going to top with the cucumber and the gherkin, and then I need to wrap it. And this is where it should all go completely wrong because, as I say, it's not large leaves of lettuce, it's just shards of lettuce, but I did the best I could. Yeah, not great. So I'm just using greaseproof paper now to wrap it up properly and tightly. Potentially shouldn't have walloped it down like that, but I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes to see if that helps. So now I'm trying to cut it in half, but then I realise my knife isn't very sharp. I just like this idea. I love a crisp lettuce, and the idea of just getting to eat a lot of extra vegetable or salady type stuff. That looks great, by the way. Just really appealed to me. Would I do this again? Yes, but I would use an actual wrap underneath. So still use a load of lettuce and do it as I've just done it here, but with the base of a wrap, because it's just too messy. You couldn't take this to school. Children couldn't have this in school because it'd make a mess. You couldn't eat this at your desk in an office because it'd make a mess. It's just a bit messy, really, but I love the idea, and of course it all tastes great, but it's just too messy. So I have been trying to make a conscious effort to eat healthier rather than cakes, and so I've been having soup and salad in the manner of a Debbie McComber character from her books. This pumpkin spice soup is really good. I'd love to get that again. I don't know if it's still available, but soup, salad, freshly baked roll, absolutely yummy. I love Heidi Swain Christmas books. Novels set at Christmas, I should call them. So this is one of my Lincoln purchases. They have a really good Primark there. Naturally, we went in several times, and when I saw this pink gingerbread mug, straight in the basket, no hesitation. It's £4, and when we went back later on, they didn't have any. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is sold out already. It's really lovely. I'm very happy with that. I always like to get these wardrobe sachets from Primark. They're only £2 and they just make your wardrobe smell nice. Got some new slips. Violet wanted some and I wanted some, so I got 2 pairs of these tartan slippers. They're £6 a pair. Really nice, really soft, and I always wash my slippers from Primark, just shove them in the washing machine. They wash up a treat. I have to do that because I'm forever going out in the garden in them. This throw I did not buy, and it wasn't €16 because we're in pounds here. It was £14. Violet's bought that for me for Christmas, which I'm really pleased about because that's going to look lovely in the living room, be really cosy. We went into Tiger and I found this rusty red ribbon, which I'm going to use on my clove studded oranges that you see there. And the wreath on the clock was annoying me a bit. It's a little bit gappy and a bit thin in places, and it's coming away from the clock there, so that's not good. So while I was in Tiger, I grabbed another reel of the garlands and I'm just going to add that to make it a bit thicker. Much happier with that. There was another issue, and that issue was I put it back on the shelf, and the next day when I came downstairs, the wreath had fallen off the clock face. So I've had to think of a better way of attaching it. So I've used elastic, just tied it to the actual wreath and across the back of the clock in 2 places, so it's crossed over. And so far, so good. No problems. It's held it properly in place. I'm glad of that because that was annoying. So this is the Christmas tree that we've got for my mum. That's been delivered already. She can put that up when she's ready. And the thing about Christmas decorating early is you don't have to do a lot. Literally a dash of red and it looks festive without being over the top. So a poinsettia, these candles, by the way, Primark, £1.50. Some of that tiger ribbon tied around the candlesticks, red roses. And it's festive without being over the top. So the clove studded oranges are done. You can see I've tied the ribbon around there. This mantelpiece will change slightly, but for now I'm quite happy with how it looks because it's not meant to be overly Christmassy. I do like how these oranges have turned out. Very happy with those, and they smell so good. I can't even start to tell you how good they smell. So this video really is just bits and pieces of how I'm slowly bringing Christmas into the house. And there you go, see that little dash of red, not even festive, it's red roses, but it is Christmassy. I had to buy a new extension lead because this is for the lights on the tree outside, and you can individually switch those plugs on and off. I've still got to tidy that up a bit, but it's quite neat. I'm quite happy with that. I think I might have an obsession with trying to get the wires to look neat. And then in the kitchen, nothing more than a bowl of oranges. I got this for Violet to make her laugh. She knows I hate gonks. I really hate gonks. I don't see anything festive in the gonks. And this little character came from Tiger. Violet bought that for me. So cute. So really not a whole lot of Christmas there apart from the tree, but it kind of feels festive. And upstairs, just the tree, a poinsettia and the calendar. I'm in my red jumper, so you know it's getting cold. And there's Henry Cat. Back in April, I started to think about the gingerbread house for this year. I made a template and then I shopped online for the decorations that I would want. So all of these bits that I'm showing you here are edible, including this, which is some kind of glue. Never used that before. This was reduced in Waitrose, which is handy. It's not out of date. It's going to be perfect. More edible pearls, but I got everything nice and early, and I'm really glad now that I did. I even ordered a black cake board because cake boards are scarce the closer to Christmas you get, so I wanted to make sure I got that early. And next week I'm going to be making my gingerbread house, so I will film bits of it, not all of it, because I did that last year and they were the lowest viewing videos I've had, so there's no point. This is my template. Filmed this on the 17th of April. I really was thinking ahead. I look forward to trying this actually. I'm hoping that's going to turn out nicely. So in the back garden I've moved over this Christmas tree in a pot, added some lights, and now when I wash up I can look out and see this tree. Can you believe it's nearly December? I can't believe that this year has gone so quickly. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll be back again very soon.